Greetings and welcome. I hope that you are all doing well. Thank you so much for joining me here today to talk about my final book for December. And this is the book that I chose to fulfill the prompt to read a classic mystery that is set in winter. And that book is Hercule Poirot's Christmas by Agatha Christie. It's the 19th Hercule Poirot book. And as you know, I really like Agatha Christie. So let's see how this one stands up. The book opens with two people meeting on a train. In quick succession, we meet some couples discussing a trip back to each husband's father's home for the holiday. Simon Lee has been a horrible father and husband. Now that he's aging, he has invited his three sons and his granddaughter, the only child of his daughter, to his home for the holidays. Also invited is the son of his old business partner. While some of the guests think that Simon wants to reconcile, that's not his plan at all. He is up to his old tricks and really wants to stir up trouble and play games with his family's emotions. Same story as always. But one evening, while most of the family is gathered together for dinner, there's a great crash and a horrific scream. They get to Simon's door, but it's locked from the inside. And when they finally get inside, Simon is dead. But how did it happen? And who killed him? It's also discovered that his diamonds have been stolen. And because no one can figure it out, Poirot is called in to help investigate. It's a tricky case because of the victim's vengeful behavior, and some of the characters are not who they claim to be. It's a classic locked room mystery, and it's done very well. But what other books can you read to have the same experience? So first, let me suggest Murder on the Orient Express, another Poirot book. And it takes place on the Orient Express, a train heading to London from Istanbul. One of the passengers, Samuel Ratchet, is an American businessman. And he tells Poirot that he's been receiving threatening messages. And he wants Poirot to help him figure out where they're coming from. But Poirot refuses to help him, because he really just doesn't like him. Soon the train encounters a snowstorm and they're all stranded. Shortly afterwards, Samuel Ratchet is found dead, stabbed multiple times by someone who really hates him. This locked room mystery has Poirot investigating, and the solution is quite unexpected. Our next book is not a locked room mystery, but it is an impossible crime. And this one is A Murder is Announced, also by Agatha Christie. A notice appears in a newspaper saying a murder is announced and will take place Friday, October 29th at Little Paddocks at 6:30 p.m. This surprises the owner of Little Paddocks as she's preparing for guests that evening. When 6:30 arrives, the lights go out. A masked man walks in with a blinding flashlight and calls, "Stick 'em up." Shots are fired into the room, and when the lights come back on, the masked man is dead. Full disclosure, I have not read this book yet, or if I did, it was a very long time ago, so I'm planning to read this one soon. And there we are. I hope that you enjoyed this look at Hercule Poirot's Christmas and other impossible crimes. I'll be back next week with my favorite books of 2025, and in January with my January reads. And we might have a couple of surprises before that. I hope to see you then, and until then, I hope that you enjoy all that you do and all that you read. And thank you.